In this week's YouTube video, we're going to be visiting the Ben Nevis Inn. The wife's arrived. Tony and Laura and the little champions who are walking Ben Nevis have arrived. But the weather is due to be absolutely horrendous till Thursday or Friday. So we're just going to walk to the Ben Nevis Inn and sample some nice ice-cold beverages. So the Ben Nevis Inn is only a short walk away from Glen Nevis campsite. The first part of the walk is along the road. Okay, after a short road walk, this is the way in. So just across the road from the footpath, you've got this little sign here saying Glen Nevis Visitor Centre. You're going to follow this path for about 2 minutes until you get to the bridge at the visitor centre. So this is the Ben Nevis Visitor Centre, and we're going to be crossing this bridge over here to get to the Ben Nevis Inn. So this bridge is the very same bridge that you cross when you're climbing Ben Nevis from the visitor centre. Lovely views over the River Nevis. After the bridge, you follow the same path that you're going to use to climb up Ben Nevis, but at the top we're going to turn left, and that's the Ben Nevis Inn just there. So this is the part of the path where you can snake off right and follow the River Nevis, or you go left up towards Ben Nevis. So this path is a little rugged, but it only takes about 5 or 10 minutes to get up to the top. Just getting towards the top of the footpath now. And I know I shouldn't be feeling out of breath, but I am a little bit. But the pub's just there. At the top of the path, you've got this stile that you need to get over. Just immediately after this stile, you're going to turn left.
We're climbing up Ben Nevis on Thursday.
So make sure you drop a nice generous sponsorship using the link below. The Ben Nevis Inn is open 7 days a week, 12 PM till late. So just trying to get into the main bar area, but they don't allow dogs in. So what we've been told is to go round to the left. So just to the left of the building, there's a conservatory just behind that does allow the dogs in, which looks particularly nice. They've even got this cosy chair with a lovely view of the hills. I've also just found this other cool bit. Just check this out. So directly from this conservatory, you can actually see the start of the path to Ben Nevis just there. Last year it was just this building and this conservatory were under construction, but I think they've done a pretty good job and the views from it are outstanding. They've also got accommodation right next to it. The accommodation looks basic, but what more do you need? There's even a drying room. The accommodation looks like it's called Achentee Fank, and these are the views that you're treated to if you stay here. So we've left the Ben Nevis Inn now, and decent review. The beer was pretty good. They had this Sin, whatever it was. I'll put it in the comments, whatever the beer was. But it were excellent, brewed under the German purity law. And now we're going to carry on walking. We're going to get back down towards Glen Nevis campsite, have a few beers in the restaurant there, and then just chill. So back down the same path, but this time we're going to turn left at the bottom. So bottom of this path, you just take a left instead of going right. This time we're not going to cross the river. And oh, what is this? And there's another one with an absolutely stunning view of Ben Nevis. If you're not following my channel yet, make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm here for 8 weeks and making weekly uploads of my adventures around here. Today the River Nevis is incredibly full because of all the rain, but usually there's lots of places like this where you can get in for a dip in the summer months. In case you've not noticed, there's loads of benches on this walk. Just look at this stunning view. The walk down the side of the river takes maybe 20 or 30 minutes. So this final bench on the walk is literally located across the road from the hostel, which is just over the bridge, which you might be able to see through the tree. So this is the bridge that leads you back over the River Nevis towards the youth hostel just across the road. Again, there is stunning views over Nevis and the surrounding mountains. So from the Glen Nevis Youth Hostel, or Hostel in Scotland Youth Hostel, you just take a right across the road to head back towards Glen Nevis campsite. So after maybe about another 200 metres from the Youth Hostel, you come back to Glen Nevis Restaurant and Bar. And here we are at Glen Nevis Restaurant and Bar. In case you don't know, in case you're your first time here, I'm actually working at Glen Nevis Restaurant and Bar, which is owned by the campsite, for 8 weeks. But this is my day off, and I'm going to go in for a lovely tasty meal. The Glen Nevis restaurants open Sunday through Thursday 12 noon till 10 and Friday and Saturday from 12 noon till 10:30. Kitchen closes at 9 and last orders for drinks are 15 minutes before close. In none of my videos I've actually shown you a menu, so for your viewing pleasure, this is the kids menu and this is the adults menu midweek. It does change on a Sunday, but there are your mains. If you're here on a Sunday, this is the menu for the Sunday. They do roast chicken, beef, pork, vegan Wellington, miso glace aubergine, and a few of the mains that you find midweek. And here's the dessert menu. The brookie pie is particularly amazing. The cheesecake changes quite often. Chocolate torte for your gluten-free option, and the trio ice cream if you want to keep it traditional. So tonight's Laura's on the gluten-free chicken burger, Tony's on the venison collops, I'm on the Nevis burger with haggis, and Amanda's on the steak fritters. So now we've finished having several cold beverages, it's time to head back to the campsite in the absolutely pouring down vertical Scottish sunshine. So we're taking the scenic route back with absolutely stunning views of all the peaks of these Munros. Unfortunately, on the way back to the campsite, me and Tony got incredibly moist. So we decided to have a few beers at Campfire Kitchen underneath the canopies. In next week's episode, Freya and Olivia climb Ben Nevis to raise money for their school library. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. And I'll see you in the next episode.